The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
Well, we knew this was going to be a big plan for this offense. Getting on the edge with the speed that they have at wide receiver. As a defense, they've got to be prepared for this. They've got to set the edge. They're unable to do it here, and this is a massive play early in this game for this offense down the field.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Bailey. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff heading left. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. The shotgun handoff here. Look out, he's breaking free. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joe, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. So the offense will spend the timeout here before the second down play. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, what a move. He's got space. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's that defense shifting again. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off with a beautiful read. It's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? It's a quick shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You have to have a lot of trust in him to shuffle this ball right in the traffic, but you can see once he gets the ball, he navigates through there. Not a huge gain, but gains positive yardage and creates a more manageable situation.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. He makes the grab. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, we know when it comes to Michigan that they've got to establish the run. We've seen it in the past with guys leading them to championships like Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, the Don. And today they've got to establish the run. It'll be this guy's job to do that.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. QB keeper all the way. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Design quarterback run. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and go up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He's wide open, look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He keeps it on the design run. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Briggs up 4th. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Breaking into looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. Dogs. This offense really clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they get the second half started with a running play. Gets the first and still running. Season opening. Again, ripping through the defense. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And here's the handoff. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And at first down, they go right back to him.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Phillips. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, now he's just showing off. What a versatile threat this guy is. As a tight end, you've got to be able to block. You've got to create mismatches. You've got to be reliable catching the football. But this is just insane. Laying out to catch the ball, wild.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Bailey. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll run it out of the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air in that 50-50 ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get...
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? He goes out of bounds. That's short of the marker. Turnover on downs.
This is the risky part of making these punts, is that you're going to present great field position to the opposing offense. Now, if I'm that group, I get aggressive here. Chris, look for the next couple of plays. This offense...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the ground, it's Phillips.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down play coming up. Hands off to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the right here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Gets rid of it on the move. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
Third down. This offense will really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The DB's backing off from the line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Buchanan. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. It's Georgia on top right now. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got a crease. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You've got 1st and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That's a tremendous stop for this defense. Bend but don't break. This has been a long, successful drive for the offense, and as a head coach, you've got to reward that with points. I don't think you go for this in an obvious passing situation. Take the 3 and reward the quality series with points on the scoreboard.
Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. A crucial stop of this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Hey, kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Back to throw. It's Bailey. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled, but 1st down.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
1st down and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Motion now from the tight end. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
When I watch tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Bailey. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Buchanan. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Buchanan.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this full vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Michigan will call time here. Their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. Ready.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now Michigan chooses to use their 3rd and final timeout. It can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Bailey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. It's the fake spike and looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.